Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Onyii Udoye, and on this channel I talk about animal farming, pig and fish especially. But today I'm going to be talking about how to harvest and process bitter kola. So recently I went to the village and noticed it's bitter kola season, and so I decided to make this video to show you how to harvest and process bitter kola. So keep watching if you would love to see how.
I don't even know if you all can see it. See the fruits. See the fruits on top. This bitter kola tree.
It's so tall.
And this one is ripe.
So this is a bitter kola tree and it's already ripe, as you can see. So I'm going to be showing you the processes on how to bring out the fruits and what you need to do and all of that if you have a bitter kola tree in your house. Okay, and I know some people don't really know how it looks and all of that. So this is a bitter kola tree. Okay, so I'm just doing this video just to show other parts of agriculture. I want to a little bit diversify. Okay, so I just feel okay, let me just do this since I'm in the village and we have this tree. I'm like, okay, why not? If not, let me do this and let me show you guys what's up, what you need to know about bitter kola and all of that and how to process it. So that's just why I'm making this video. Okay, so please guys, keep on watching. So the first thing to do is to pluck out the bitter kola from the tree. Mind you, most people don't do it that way. They prefer leaving it to fall and decay a little bit before processing. And why they do that is because of the stress involved in the breaking process. But we decided to pluck it and follow the process, not minding the stress, because it looks more fresh, more healthy, that healthy fresh when done that way. So predominantly in the southeast, there are two species of bitter kola. The one that is red when ripe, just like what I'm holding here, what you're seeing on the screen, and the ones that is not so red when ripe. So I'm going to be showing you that. But this one I'm holding here is partially ripe, but we can still process it. Okay, so I'm going to show you the other type of species. Okay, so this is the other type of species. This one is ripe. If you're looking at it, it looks as if it's not ripe, but it's ripe. It's a different kind of species and from different tree. Okay, the other red one is a different tree, the one I showed you at the beginning of this video, while this one is from a different tree. Okay, bitter kola, known as Garcinia kola, it is found within the Midwestern region of Africa. The fruits, seeds, that's the bitter kola nuts, and bark of the plant have been used for centuries in folk medicine to treat ailments from coughs to fever. So before we go into the first step or first thing to do, if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, like and share to families and friends. And don't forget, I talk about animal farming, pig and fish especially. And if you want to contact me, don't forget to contact me on my Facebook page at Real Onyii Udoye. So that is the first step, or that's the first thing to do. So after plucking it, you break the fruit. Okay, break the fruit and remove the seeds, as you can see here in the video. And this is the bitter kola, although the process is not complete. So after doing that, put them into a sack bag, just like what is happening here, just like what you're seeing here. Put them into a sack bag and continue the process. Our bitter kola trees are much, and it's always a handful processing it whenever it is ripe. Whenever it's ripe, it's really a handful. So I'm currently covering my mom do the process, because I can't do it while working. There's no way I can do it while walking. So this is how it looks after breaking it. So once we are done breaking it, we'll pour the back of the fruits, okay, the back of the fruit at the bottom of the tree. And it's because they decay to serve as manure. So you can pour it anywhere inside the farm or at the bottom of the tree. That's this back of fruits now that you're seeing. Okay, so that is just it. So just put them inside the sack bag and continue the process. Bitter kola seeds have a strong bitter taste that fades into a faint sweetness as you chew and are typically consumed uncooked. Some of the benefits are: bitter kola has been used for a very long time to help people having common cold. It cures coughs. 2. Bitter kola seeds are often consumed in Africa to treat inflammatory disorders such as arthritis. Individuals with knee osteoarthritis had much less inflammation when they consumed bitter kola. This is due to the high potassium content in bitter kola. It is therefore used in inflammation reduction. 3. A chemical found in bitter kola called colaviron, according to preliminary studies, may help type 2 diabetic patients avoid hypoglycemia. Bitter kola has been demonstrated to control blood sugar level and cope with high sugar as decreasing and normalizing it. Bitter kola has a different chemical makeup that may explain its therapeutic properties. So at this point, we are done breaking them and we just pack them into the sack. So we're going to leave it for 3 to 4 days at least maximum before we wash them out and before we wash them out and get the main bitter kola that we are looking for. So just leave it like this. But it's not like that. It's not like that for every bitter kola tree. But ours is always hard to, wash off. So it's 4 days now. It's 4 days and we are washing to get out the bitter kola itself. So it's not like that for every bitter kola tree, because I know some people will come and say their own doesn't take 4 days. Yes, our own is really hard and it takes a longer time to process. But some people's own is that day, once they break it, they don't need to leave it in a sack for hours or even days. They wash it off immediately and get their bitter kola. But ours is really, really hard. So if your own tree is like this, like if this is how your own functions, well, you just have to do it like this. Wash it out thoroughly and that's just it. So if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, if you've watched to this point and you're yet to subscribe to my channel, please subscribe, like and share this video to family and friends, and don't forget to watch my previous videos. And feel free to ask me questions, feel free to contact me. If you want to start up your fish farm, your big farm, feel free to contact me. Okay, so as you can see, this is how it is after we washed it out. Like I said, it's really hard. Like it doesn't really come off easily for our own bitter kola tree. It doesn't really come off easily. Okay, but if yours is like this, don't stress yourself too much. Just do what you can do and leave it. Since to process ours is really, really hard, we go ahead to wash it out. Okay, we pour water and we wash it. We keep on washing it, trying to remove all the whole particles on the body of the bitter kola, trying to remove everything. Although it's working, but not completely, because it's not removing everything. So that's just it. We just keep on washing and washing. Don't wash it too much, okay? Whether you wash it or not, there are still some that won't really go out. Okay, there are some that won't really go out. So just do what you can and leave it. Do what you can and leave it. So at this point, I'm just like washing it a little. But I will soon leave it. Okay, I'll soon leave it. If you're watching this video and you want bitter kola, probably you're not close, you're not in the village, or probably you're not in Nigeria, and you want bitter kola, you need bitter kola, just contact me. Okay, let's talk, let's do business. Anyway, so that is just it by the way. So don't do this too much. once you see that some are not going off, just leave it. Once you dry it, once you spread it, once you dry it, it will completely go off. It will completely go off. So don't stress yourself. So guys, I'm done washing it. And if you look closely, you see that it's not everything that left the body, okay? See, some of them are still on the body, but that's not a problem. All you just have to do is just dry it, and not under the sun. Look for somewhere that is airy, probably somewhere indoor but that is airy, and dry it. Spread something on the floor, then dry it, okay? Don't put it on top of a cement. If it's a cemented floor, don't just dry it on a cemented floor. Put something under, maybe a sack bag or a nylon or something, then spread it there and make sure that place is airy for it to dry. Once it's dry, all these things will go off. So that is just how to, like process your bitter kola. I'm still going to make a video on how to like store it. I don't know why I didn't do it here, but I will make a video on how to store it. So this will be the end of this video and everything. I believe I've been able to like explain how to process and harvest your bitter kola. So I'll see you guys in my next video.